Ultimate Health Guide, a Zeranorium short classic. Disclaimer: this is not an exhaustible list of health advice. I am not a health professional nor a scientist, and I strongly encourage you to do your own research and to consult a medical professional when needed. Everything in life begins in our minds before it manifests in our lives. Make the decision in this moment to do whatever it takes to achieve true health. Commit to youth and longevity. Alter your mindset and acknowledge that health is a word that represents your overall lifespan and how you shall feel throughout the entirety of this experience of life. Health is self-preservation, and to care about yourself is to care about your health. May we affirm this together aloud. To care about myself is to care about my health. Now, visualize a warm white light pouring into the top of your head and spreading down your face, through your neck, past your shoulders, down your arms and chest, through your abdominals, back, and legs, and all the way down to the soles of your feet. This is a deep healing light, healing you of all trauma, illness, and dis-ease, and replacing this with relaxation, courage, health, energy, and vitality. Affirm aloud: divine love fills my consciousness with health, and every cell in my body is filled with light. Chapter 1: Rest equals restoration. May we return to the divine state of being that we were born to be in. May homeostasis kick in and our cells begin to restore, regenerate, and repair. Your body needs rest. First and foremost, take the time to do absolutely nothing. Release the addiction to always having to do something, create something, learn something, and just be still. Take a moment and breathe deeper than you have all day. And simply relax into the moment. So many years have passed just to bring you to this moment. It must be a special one. Now, set an alarm on your phone. One to signify when you'll go to sleep at night, and one to signify when you shall arise. Allow these alarms to assist you in correcting and maintaining your perfect sleep schedule. Chapter 2: Drink more water. Our bodies are made up of around 60% water. Our brain, heart, lungs, skin, muscles, kidneys, and even our bones are watery. As we go through our days, it is of utmost importance that we fuel ourselves by making certain that we are thoroughly hydrated. Tricks that I use to stay adequately hydrated. Number 1, mindset. I can never drink too much water. Number 2, use larger cups and fill them up higher than usual. Number 3, every time you urinate, drink more water. The best types of water to drink are spring water, coconut water, alkaline water, and vapor distilled water. The worst types of water to drink are tap water, filtered water, purified water, and the so-called drinking water. Regular distilled water is good for babies and smaller children. Reverse osmosis and electrolyte water are safe but are simply not optimal. Chapter 3, Breath, the free key to enhancing immunity and health that's always with you. When you breathe, you do not have to think about it. The breath is ran by the automaton and is often an unconscious habit that we pay no mind. However, bringing our breath into our conscious awareness places a key in our hands which allows us to increase our energy, presence, awakeness, and health at any time. Too many people on this planet are shallow breathers, and I can almost guarantee you that it's the shallow breathers that suffer from illness the most. It is a proven fact that illness cannot exist inside of a properly oxygenated body, and your intake of oxygen depends on 2 factors only: the quality of air in your environment and the depth of your breath. Both of these factors can be manipulated and controlled by you in order to maximize your intake of oxygen. If you're an adult, then you have the ability to choose where you live. If you have this luxury, then it'd do you good to relocate to whatever area you can that you find has a high quality of oxygen. Now, even without moving, you can also buy an air filter, air purifier plants, Himalayan salt lamps, oxygen chambers, or anything possible to increase the quality of air within your dwellings. Another aspect within your control is the amount of fresh air that you expose yourself to. Do not live your life inside a box. Get outside, get in some nature, let the sun touch your face, and remember that the trees create oxygen, so it'd do you good to be around them. Last but not least, almost every single person on this planet has it within their power to choose to breathe deeply. With just 15 minutes of conscious deep breathing a day, you can increase your vitality and overall energy levels. And that extra energy will be working tirelessly to heal your cells and tissues and bring you back to a state of homeostasis. Chapter 4: Energy, Energy, Energy. The more energy stored in your body, the healthier you are. Energy starts within your own being as emotion. By relieving yourself of fear, stress, and worry, and cultivating the emotions of peace, gratitude, and love, you can increase your energy levels and in turn, increase your health. Start in this moment by pausing and taking a minute to think of all the things that you are truly grateful for. The more forms and experiences that come into your awareness that you find that you can be grateful for, the more energy you will begin to feel. Once your inner source of emotions are in tune, the next largest source of energy is the sun. Get sunlight as often as you possibly can. Sunlight is filled with vitamin D, which our bodies desperately need. Also, sunlight has been found to trigger the production of serotonin, which is the hormone within us that is responsible for making us feel joyful and accomplished. Because of this, the lack of sunlight that we experience during the winter in the Northern Hemisphere has led to the development of the concept seasonal depression. The most energy-dense food group on the planet is fruit, and it should go as no surprise that the basis of a healthy diet should always consist of fruits and veggies. We need fruits and vegetables as the basis of all the food we consume in order to perform at our highest function for the longest duration. Gratitude, sunlight, fruits, and vegetables fill our bodies with energy, but then it is up to us to cultivate and stimulate this energy in a way that'll allow our organs to make the most out of the energy. A lot of energy is wasted in mindless action, overthinking, and sexual overindulgence. To eliminate these things, it is important to meditate, create to-do lists, prioritize, and practice some form of mindful movement such as yoga, qigong, sports activities, etc. The practice of meditation can lead to increased clarity, better digestive health, a decrease in anxiety, heightened self-awareness, mindfulness, and deeper sleep. When it comes to our health, the deep theta and delta thought waves stimulated by meditation can be some of the most healing energies that we can possibly experience on Earth. As well, the mental focus helps to minimize overthinking, which, just like a computer running on overdrive, uses a lot of energy. Schedules, to-do lists, planning, and prioritizing can help to eliminate our mindless actions by filling our day with meaningful tasks to stay focused on. Now, mindful movement is one of the best things you can give your body absolutely free. Yoga stimulates organ health, creates body awareness, builds strength and flexibility. Tai Chi and Qigong oxygenate the body and increase your energy levels. Sports, exercise, dancing, and martial arts are some of the most body-involved activities that you can possibly engage with. Start today by carving out at least 10 minutes from your busy schedule to dedicate to some form of mindful movement. Chapter 5. Foods, supplements, and herbs one can take to maximize overall health. To maximize brain health, one may take ginkgo biloba, ashwagandha, gotu kola, ginseng, lion's mane, and walnuts. To maximize nervous system health, one would need choline. Major choline sources are manuka honey, fish, chicken, soy, spinach, kidney beans, nuts, and seeds. One would also need omega fatty acids. Sources of omega fatty acids include acai berries, hemp seeds, chia seeds, Brussels sprouts, algae, walnuts, and flax seeds. One would also need iron. Iron-rich foods include spinach, kale, chickpeas, black beans, lentils, soybeans, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, eggs, red meat, and clams. The final thing that one would need for their nervous system health is sunlight and vitamin D3. For your respiratory and/or lung health, one would need mullein, nettle, tila, burdock root, and/or star anise. To maximize your liver health, you can use beet juice, grapefruit, cranberries, pomegranate, turmeric, or green tea. To maximize endocrine/adrenal health, there are adrenal support teas. You can use coconut oil, ashwagandha, astragalus, exercise, and licorice. To maximize digestive and colon health, one would need to eat fruits, vegetables, whole grains, beans, dried fruits such as dates, and one may also partake in what is known as a colonic therapy. For men's health, men would need mucuna prurines, saw palmetto, shilajit, ashwagandha, yohimbe, or horny goatweed. To maximize women's health, women need black cohosh, fenugreek, maca, red clover, and vitex. Chapter 6: The Great Big Detox. Even with all of the essential vitamins and minerals, no livity is complete without ample detoxification. Our bodies are constantly being exposed to toxins throughout our lives. We have the ability to choose environments with lower toxicity levels. There are sink and shower filters that we can use to cleanse the water that we bathe and clean our hands with. And we can purchase an oxygen chamber like Michael Jackson did back in 1994. Also, fun inspiring fact, Michael Jackson also had at-home doctors that checked him daily, and he would only consume food that was first tested in a laboratory for purity of health. Now, we can do all these things. However, I'm not expecting you to. We're human beings, and our lives can be messy. We're not going to eat 100% healthy 100% of the time. Between pollution and chemtrails, we're almost always breathing in airborne toxins. We'll probably bathe in fluoride water and end up eating out every so often just for the convenience. So in order to maintain healthy bodies in the midst of our sometimes unhealthy world, it is vital that we routinely make time to detox at least once every 3 months. We must protect ourselves from free radicals, airborne toxins, electromagnetic frequencies, and more. Free radicals are found in abundance within fried foods, and they cause our organs to shrivel and rot. Long-term exposure of our organs to free radicals can lead to detrimental experiences such as heart failure, dementia, or worse. In order to protect yourself from this undesired outcome, it'd be in your best interest to limit or stop eating fried foods. Also, you can eat foods that are high in antioxidants in order to reverse the effects of the free radicals. Antioxidant dense foods include goji berries, red bell peppers, carrots, blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. Next, we have toxic heavy metals, which form in our bodies through the collection of plaque on our teeth, fluoride in our toothpaste and in our water, and toxins in the air. Not to mention, so many different products nowadays warn about their possible exposure to lead or mercury. So, we want to protect ourselves and detox these heavy metals out of our systems. This form of detox is known as metal chelation. Now, forms of metal chelation include EDTA, oregano oil, cilantro oil, culantro, watercress, and zeolite. Now, we also must protect ourselves from the invisible radiation let off by our phones and other technological devices. When I was growing up, I remember seeing on the television multiple times where doctors were saying that the overexposure to cell phone radiation was causing cancer in several of their patients. It's crazy how much evidence there is that our electronics are emitting frequencies that are harmful for our overall well-being. But do not fret. There are multiple ways to protect yourself against the invisible radiation being released by your technological devices. Ways to protect from electromagnetic frequencies include positioning your Wi-Fi router as far away from your regular living quarters as possible, the use of orgonite, shungite, and negative ions. Minimize your intake of sweets. Remember that our overall goal is self-preservation and longevity. And no matter how good the candy, soda, dessert, or junk foods taste, they're still just junk. Always check the ingredients on everything you buy. Make certain that both sodium and sugar levels are normal and always avoid the following ingredients: high fructose corn syrup, citric acid, food coloring such as yellow 5, and white sugar. When sweetening your foods, try to use alternative sweeteners such as agave, dates, honey, monk fruit sweetener, or cacao. Know that craving an excess of sugar can be a sign that there are parasites living in you. Do not be alarmed by this. Most people on this planet are unknowingly carrying parasites in their bodies. But just because this is a common doesn't mean it's healthy. Over time, parasites can lead to all types of diseases and bodily malfunctions. And because of this, they need to be detoxed out of your body every so often. The most powerful parasite cleanser I've ever used is Golden Seal. Golden Seal is literally a miracle root and can detox nearly anything out of your system. But other forms of parasite cleansers include, but are not limited to, wormwood, black walnut hull, and clove. It is also very important to cleanse and detox your environment. Making certain that you are maintaining good hygiene, keeping a clean space, and utilizing the presence of copper as a microbial killer will keep germs from setting up shop in your space. Now, last but not least, we can protect ourselves from the toxic pollutions in the air by simply adding a little bit of turmeric or cinnamon into our lives daily. You can cook with these or just throw a teaspoon in water and drink. Also really good for filtering out airborne toxins is neem oil. You can take neem oil and rub it around in the inside of your nose as a line of protection against any germs that might be floating in the air. Neem oil is super potent and a great way to safeguard your health. However, I will be honest with you, it smells horrible, so use with your own discretion. Chapter 7: Essential Keys for Maximizing Health. For you to maximize your health, it is imperative that you realize that restaurants and fast food spots are businesses, and they usually do not have your best health interest in mind. If you really want to take your health to the next level, it'll require you to get in the kitchen and learn how to make more meals from scratch. Processed groceries are not gonna cut it if your goal is longevity. When grocery shopping, try your best to buy locally and buy fresh. Local farms and gardens are commonly the healthiest suppliers of food that one can find. But you can also tend to find a wide variety of healthy foods at your farmers markets. And if need be, there are health food grocery stores such as Whole Foods or Sprouts, which provide more health-conscious products. Where you grocery shop is not as important as what you are actually getting when you shop. However, these are your healthiest options. Now, when you are shopping, what should you shop for, you may ask? Well, I first want to make it clear that it is definitely possible to lead a healthy lifestyle and still consume meat. However, the healthiest lifestyle choices one could make is to either go vegan and/or raw vegan. When grocery shopping, the goal is to get more produce and less processed foods. We need our fruits and veggies. The big thing you want to stay away from are loads of sodium, sugar, and dairy. Despite popular belief, humans are supposed to drink human milk and not cows. If you're going to eat meat, just do your best to find farm-raised local meats that haven't been pumped with a bunch of dyes and preservatives. Now, if you choose to go the vegan route, then know there are some common deficiencies that vegans face. As a vegan, it can definitely be a challenge to get vitamin B12, vitamin D3, choline, and protein. So let's see if we can offer some solutions to these challenges. Vegan sources of B12 include but are not limited to sea moss, seaweed, chlorella, blue spirulina, and shiitake mushrooms. Vegan sources of protein include but are not limited to nut milks, quinoa, beans, nuts, seeds, soy, vegan meats, protein bars, protein powders, and nut butters. Now, Manuka honey is technically not vegan, but it is the #1 source of choline on the market and what I personally choose to eat as a vegan. Actual vegan sources of choline include soy products such as soy milk, tofu, and edamame. When seeking to get vitamin D3 as a vegan, it can be as simple as getting an adequate amount of sunlight. However, when the presence of the sun is unavailable to you, vegan vitamin D3 can really only be found in supplement form or in fortified foods such as cereal. Supreme Health Secret #1. The most electric substance that you can possibly take in order to increase your overall health and well-being is monatomic gold. Now, I've personally tried several different forms of monatomic gold, and I will definitely say that there are a lot of scams on the internet, and not everyone is actually selling the real thing. My personal favorite brand is Inner Gold. Their brand of monatomic gold can increase the overall effectiveness of your brain and nervous system and has been known to activate dormant superhuman DNA in your body. Also, very good for the body is colloidal gold and colloidal copper. They do nearly the same thing as monatomic gold, just at a lower rate of potency. Supreme health secret number 2. The alternative medicines used by shamans, such as ayahuasca or Kambo, are the most powerful detoxifiers on the planet and have been in use for thousands of years. Supreme health secret number 3. Your cells listen to you. Affirm in your mind, I am already healed. Affirm this to yourself over and over and over again, and your cells will naturally respond. I am already healed. I am already healed. I am already healed. Chapter 8. Invincible Immunity. Your immune system is like a miniature army living within you that is prepared and equipped to fight off any sickness or dis-ease. When you consume foods that support your immune system, you are technically providing this miniature inner army with stronger weaponry in order to keep you safe. Know that no matter how deadly a disease is, if your body's immune system is strong enough, it will fight it off. So, what should you eat to increase your immunity? Moringa, ginger, vitamin C, citrus fruits, wheatgrass, echinacea, elderberry syrup, reishi, colloidal silver, cayenne pepper, and black pepper. If you enjoyed this program and found value in this information, then I'd like to also invite you to identify and align with your life's purpose by either DMing at King Khepera on Instagram or emailing zeranorium@gmail.com in order to book your very own soul map reading. It would be an honor to be able to continue being of service to you. The light and spirit within me honors and respects the light and spirit within you. Namaste.